two of the most insane shapeshifters in all of comics. But who actually comes out on top? Mr. Fantastic, the genius of the Marvel Universe, can twist his body and even his molecules in ways most heroes can't imagine. But Plastic Man? He's a walking cartoon with god-tier elasticity and zero limits. Today we're putting these stretchy powerhouses head to head to see who really takes the crown. Hey, before we start, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 350 subscribers. It takes so much effort to make a character's analysis video. So, let's get into it. Reed Richards, better known as Mr. Fantastic, is the brilliant leader of the Fantastic Four and head of the Future Foundation. One of the greatest minds in the Marvel Universe, he built an experimental spacecraft to explore the stars. But when funding got cut, he rushed the launch, taking his closest companions, Susan Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm. The launch worked, at first, but in deep space, their ship was hit by a blast of cosmic radiation. That wave of energy rewrote their DNA, mutating their bodies. Reed gained the ability to stretch, contort, and reshape himself into almost anything he could imagine. His friends gained powers of their own. From there, the Fantastic Four was born, one of the first superhero teams in the world. Mr. Fantastic's power is wild. He can stretch across city blocks, twist into impossible forms, morph into shapes no human should ever be capable of. At first glance, it might not seem like the flashiest power, but in Reed's hands, it's one of the most versatile abilities in comics. Take his strength, for example. By using elasticity to generate more force, Reed can hit way harder than you'd expect. He staggered Spider-Man, The Thing, Hercules, even hurt Onslaught and Godzilla with colossal punches. At one point, he grew to an enormous size and contained Thor, Hulk, Hercules, and Iron Man all at once. They couldn't break free. That's not just stretchy guy strong. That's heavy hitter territory. And Reed isn't just powerful. He's durable. He's taken full force attacks from The Thing and walked it off. Bullets bounce off him. Wolverine's claws can't cut him. He's tanked energy blasts from stars, attacks from Galactus, even hits from a cosmic-powered Superman. Mr. Fantastic is insanely hard to take down, but his real edge? Versatility. Reed has full control over every molecule of his body. That means precision, calculation, creativity. He's tangled up the Hulk, Thor, and Doctor Doom. He's shaped his body into weapons, armor, barriers, even boats and kites. He's hollowed himself out so attacks pass right through. He's created multiple limbs, bulked up with insane muscle mass, even turned his hands into tools and weapons. He's even stretched into the fourth dimension, dragging enemies into a place their brains can't even process. Yeah, Reed Richards is terrifying when he goes all in. But then, there's Plastic Man. Eel O'Brien wasn't exactly a good guy. He was a small-time crook caught in the middle of a heist gone wrong. A guard fired, missed, and hit a container of strange chemicals. The gas burned into Eel's skin and mutated him on a molecular level. Bleeding and abandoned by his crew, Eel should have died. Instead, he transformed into Plastic Man. That chemical cocktail rewrote his entire body. He stopped being strictly solid or liquid. Now he's somewhere in between. He has total control over every part of himself. And that gives him some ridiculous abilities. Physically, Plastic Man is deceptively strong. He's roughed up Shazam, restrained a dark multiverse version of Darkseid, bulldozed nightmare creatures, and gone blow for blow with Furnace, a bloodlusted Martian manhunter who demolished the Justice League. He's grown to the size of buildings and still kept fighting. But strength isn't even his biggest flex. Plastic Man is absurdly durable. He's claimed to be immortal, completely unaffected by gravity or physics. He was once frozen solid, shattered into pieces, and left at the bottom of the ocean for 1,000 years. When his pieces were brought back together, he just reformed, like nothing happened. And the shape-shifting? On another level, he can stretch for hundreds of feet, balloon to skyscraper size, or become literally anything. A car, a rocket, a dragon, Iron Man, Optimus Prime, My Little Pony, sometimes all at once. There is no limit. His power is only bound by his imagination. Bottom line, Plastic Man is one of DC's most underrated heavy hitters. Unkillable, unstoppable. A walking cartoon who can fight gods. So, who wins? Let's break it down. We've got two of the greatest shapeshifters in all of comics. Stretchy legends who are way more dangerous than they get credit for. Mr. Fantastic, quietly one of Marvel's most dangerous heroes. He manipulates every molecule in his body, bulks up, gets denser, stretches in ways that can literally mess with the fourth dimension. He's held off the Avengers, decked Godzilla, and tanked cosmic attacks. But even with all that, even with prep time, he's not beating Plastic Man. Sure, Reed might theoretically build something to stop him. He's built weapons that can kill Celestials, after all. But here's the catch. Not even Batman has a working plan for Plastic Man. And Batman always has a plan. So yeah, easier said than done. And let's be real, prep time is a lazy argument. Power versus power? Plastic Man wipes the floor with Reed. They may have the same powers on paper, but this is like comparing Quicksilver to the Flash. One is broken, the other isn't even close. Reed still plays by the laws of physics. Plastic Man laughs at them. Superman doesn't want that smoke. Batman doesn't want that smoke. Furnace couldn't stop him. Even Martian Manhunter might not be able to. Oh. And he's immortal. You can't kill him. You can't even hurt him for long. He'll always come back. Mr. Fantastic is great, but this is Plastic Man's fight to lose. And he's not losing. No contest. Plastic Man wins.